area XLHers. A big hi y'all from the great state of Texas. I am here at one of my very favorite locations here in my hometown of Mineral Wells, Texas. I am at the beautiful Lake Mineral Wells State Park. I thought this would be a great representation of the beautiful state of Texas, how wide and vast it is. I have the wonderful honor and privilege of being asked to film about my daily aspects and struggles with XLH. But first of all, I would like to say I am so honored and privileged to have been asked and tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Kelly, Kelly Rushing. I'm 36 years old. I was diagnosed approximately at 18 months old. I am not a spontaneous case. I am a generational case. My mother has XLH. She inherited it from her father, and he inherited it from her mother. And I'm pretty sure it goes back a little bit further than that. However, I'm not sure any more further than that because of our family history. I just don't know. But anyways, there are several things that I would like to talk about, and I've also included a few short videos of me doing these things that I'll include throughout the video. Anyways, so here goes. Finding a parking spot. Sometimes that's a little difficult. I do have a handicap placard in my car. However, sometimes it's difficult to find a parking spot that is convenient and close, or find one that is not taken. Because if you have to walk a long ways in a parking lot and then you have to walk a long ways in the store, it's just very tiresome. Finding proper employment that will be suitable for accommodating the needs that I have with XLH. Being that I can't stand or walk for long periods of times or long distances, I just have to make reasonable and smart decisions about employment, usually where I'm sitting and using my hands and my mind rather than my body. And so that's been a challenge within itself. Currently I am self-employed, so I'm my own boss and I can accommodate however is needed. The other things that are very familiar to all of you, I'm sure, are frequent blood work, frequent visits with the dentist, which
regular dental appointments.
You will see everybody loves the 24-hour urine jugs. We make jokes about that, having to clear out spaces in our refrigerator for those. Don't get those confused now, and several other things. But most of all, one of the greatest aspects of having XLH is being able to connect with such a wonderful community. I have gained and I cherish the relationships that I have with people that I have met through this community. I didn't even know that this was called XLH until about maybe 5 years ago. I was told it was just called vitamin D deficient rickets, and so I have learned more about this metabolism disorder in the last 5 years than I had in the entirety of my life, knowing that I had this. I've had 8 procedures related to strengthening and straightening my legs. They've worked pretty well. I was 13 when I had those done through a local hospital for children in Dallas. I had the Aussiexlhday procedure, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with. And then I still have a metal plate and pins in my femur, I have to think about it, in my right femur. And so anytime I get an x-ray from somebody that's not familiar with it, they're always curious to know what kind of accident that I got into. So I call that my, medals of honor there. And then, of course, before the new release of Crysvita, the daily grind of taking all of the medication that you're supposed to. I have been in the clinical drug trial for phase 3 clinical drug trial for just over 2 years now, and I am absolutely honored that I had the privilege of being a part of that and helping to get that approved through the FDA and treatment for XLHers for this rare disorder. And there's something else that has happened recently, even as an adult, it still happens, and it happened some whenever I was a kid, is the bullying part of having a rare disorder or a physical difference. It happened whenever I was a kid. It happens a little bit now when I'm an adult, but I'm strong enough and witty enough to combat that. But I have a mentality that everybody has a disability. Some are more prevalent, and yes, mine is. However, I have other strengths that outweigh my weaknesses, and so I carry that with me, and it makes me XLH strong. And I hope that you will too, if that's an aspect that you deal with. I am hopeful that my message here resonates with all of you. It touched your heart in some way, and that Texas is strong and proud, and that you are strong and proud there in Australia. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. I hope that you make friendships that last a lifetime. And I just want to say that my Aussiexlhday experiences have made friends and I consider them family that will last throughout the rest of my life. There's nothing like being able to FaceTime with somebody who is 7,000 miles away. You know who you are, to brighten up your day and to understand what you're going through, just to have somebody else to connect to that knows what you're going through and can experience the same thing that you are. So I hope that you enjoy. My love to all of you. You're welcome to join me in Texas anytime. My love to you all. Bye.